I don't see reports on the many decent, good people. I don't see reports on the everyday cops who do the exemplary thing and hold the line and show restraint and discipline no matter what invective is hurled at them. You know what? I am telling you over again. I am telling you over again, that's how you want to portray the world, but we know a different reality. There are some people who do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. They shouldn't do that. It's immoral. It's wrong. It's nasty. It's negative. They should not do that. But they, my friend, are not the majority. Stop portraying them as the majority.
That was an amazing press conference yesterday. The mayor, Bill de Blasio, trying to mend fences as an already tense relationship with the police becomes even more strained. Howard Safer knows this issue very well. Former NYPD commissioner with me now the chairman and CEO of Vigilant Resources International. Sir, good morning to you and welcome back to
Good morning,
America's
Bill. Thanks.
Newsroom. How do you think he's handling this?
Well, I think he's moving in the right direction. You know, one thing I do agree with the mayor, it is time to heal. It is time to bring together the dissidents and the police. But it's very important now that the mayor reach out to the police and the police unions and recognize what we've all recognized from the beginning in law enforcement, that the vast majority of police officers do their job well, and to broad brush police nationwide and the best police department in the world, the NYPD, as being racial and brutal and incompetent is just wrong, and we need to fix that.
Based on his campaign for mayor, based on what he has said recently, can he do that? Does he have it in him?
Well, I hope he has it in him. It remains to be seen. I think the ball is certainly in the mayor's court. He created this, the Attorney General and the President, by spewing this kind of rhetoric about you having to be afraid of police if you're black is just wrong. And, you know, we have hundreds of thousands of arrests every year in which nobody is injured or killed. We have millions of contact with the police, and those contacts turn out just fine.
There were some loud voices saying he should resign. Are you one of them?
I'm not one of them. The mayor was elected through a legal process. He's not going to resign. I don't believe that he should resign. I believe what he should do is recognize that he's in charge of the greatest police department in the United States, that they are diverse, they are competent, they are not racist, they are not brutal, and that's the message he has to get out. If he doesn't, he's going to have a very long 3 years.
The other day when the police officers turned their backs on him, did you support that?
I don't support rudeness, but I understand what happened. The police officer morale is very low. Even Commissioner Bratton said that. And they're frustrated. And it was their way of sending a message, and I hope that he received it, that he does not have the support of the rank and file of the NYPD. Commissioner Bratton does, but I don't believe he does.
It's an amazing thing when you think about this. When you think about people all over the country, in this city, wearing NYPD on their hats and their shirts, and now you have the level of tension you see between different forces of our society. I mean, it's an amazing shift, and it's sad too.
And that's what has to be fixed. I mean, you just have to think back to 1990 when there were over 2,000 murders in New York City. This year there'll be just over 300. Think about the 60,000 car thefts in 1990. Now there's going to be 8,000 this past year. We have to recognize that the men and women of the NYPD and the law enforcement community in general across this country have given literally their blood to make violence the lowest it's been in many, many years.
It's a remarkable turnaround. You're precisely right about that. You mentioned Bill Bratton, okay? I just quickly want to listen to what he said yesterday and get your react to this.
Okay.
Now. Can you point out to me one mayor that has not been battling with the police unions in the last 50 years? Name one. Name one. So the experience of this mayor, in terms of some cops not liking him, is nothing new. It's part of life. It's part of politics. And it is what it is. This is New York City. We voice our concerns and we voice our opinions.
What do you think of Bratton?
Bill Bratton is a great police commissioner. He's a friend. But I have to disagree with him a little bit on what he just said. It is true that most police unions and mayors have battled over the years. But they've not battled over policing. They've battled over wages. And this is not a battle over wages. This is a battle over political will and political support. And that's what the mayor doesn't get.
It's stop and frisk. It's policy, right? I mean, it's your general attitude toward the force and how you feel about them. And you know, time after time, we've heard the comment about how he was instructing his son how to act when engaging with police officers. That's a conversation that every parent in America has with their child. Black, white, Hispanic, doesn't matter. You respect authority, period.
And that's exactly right. The fact is, if Eric Garner and Michael Brown had done exactly what you just said, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about this.
Bill Bratton, thank you for your time. Howard Safer, excuse me. Bill Bratton, we heard from a short time ago. Pataki's coming up, too, the former governor here in New York. Howard Safer, thank you, and have a great Christmas, okay? Appreciate it.
You too. Good
Out of Washington, D.C., you as well. 10 minutes now before the hour.